It's the Caleb MTGO Show.
Hello. A little mana crypt action here. Was a sick deck, but sometimes they just have the combo. Sometimes they just have it, And like, they could have been inverted too, right? Like, we might have just had the time walk and they're sitting there looking at their combo in hand. Like, that's magic. That's cube. I do think that deck would be more likely to trophy than not if you gave it like a large sampling size. Hello, Academy. It's a shame passing Retrofitter because it's so good with Academy, but Academy is the more important card for sure. You win every other flip with Mana Crypt. Wow, lucky. I've been arguing that they should change it to a flat 2 damage a turn, so I would take less damage from it. Yeah, Analysis would be sweet, but I'm not gonna take it over a Grim Monolith, huh? I'm not an animal. The new Ugin is gross, really? Oh, wow. Library and Mox open a pack. Well, I'm not going to pass up Mox, but the library would have been nice too, Well, this certainly seems like an upheaval shell we got going on, So Eagles, Lion Sash, Expressive, maybe Stern Scolding. No options. I think I'm going to take Expressive. Hello, Candelabra. Deck's looking sweet like honey. I grilled some carrots in chili and honey the other day. They turned out okay. Battlesphere. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Deck load's not so far. Yeah, pretty good so far, huh? The main concern right now is, like, flooding with all of our awesome mana. So priority is going to be placed on gassy cards like Urza and Stock Up and the like. Why is the text on your cards tiny? I'm not sure what you mean. They did change the font. You're talking about, like, down here? Or are you talking about not being able to read the titles? You're just old now. Yeah, they changed the font at some point. I'm not sure why. I think this is more of a Treachery deck than an Aether Spark deck, even though it does have artifact synergies. Hey, Nettlecyst Wheel. So whoever took the Tinker did not take any follow-up artifacts. They just wanted to tinker. Little Mox Sapphire action, huh? Little Mox action. Wouldn't mind that Golos Wield. Could just find us the Academy every game. Not a lot here for us to clamp, except for the Battlesphere. Forensic Gadgeteer is the sort of card that you'd expect to wheel, and I don't think it's that important, though it would be a pretty reasonable draw engine with what we have so far. I'm looking at Crab or Minsk and Boom. I'm just going to take the Minsk. We're not, like, green-red yet, but, like, we have 2 colored cards. Like, it's Coalition Relic casts Minsk and Boom by itself. We have a Mox Opal. We should be fine. If the Gadgeteer wheels, will play it. Looking at Displacer Kit and looking at Lorien Revealed. Both can increase the gas content of your deck in different ways. I'm going to take Lorien. A little workshop action. There's a chance you would get it back because, like, nobody else can really use it, and you should take the Palantir and try and wheel it. I'm just going to take the shops. Make sure no one tries to get queued on me. Kappa's excellent here. The currency converter would be okay too. I would not describe this song as klezmer. The Warsaw Village Band, I think, does like rural, like farm folk music from Poland specifically. The name is literally Hasidic dance. Fair enough. This thing does spit out artifacts. I think you're supposed to grab Jace, though. Or Memory Jar. Let's take Jar. We've got Upheaval. This is a good Trinket Mage. Got the Golos Wheel. So Gadgeteer came back, but now we also have, like, Volk and Botanical Sanctum. I'm going to take Volk. I believe in the Minskin Boom. Ooh. We're just getting everything we wanted. Another on-color Mox, Really sick pack, huh? Gorgeous pack. Balance, Tameo, Fable. Force Negation. Just a lot of gas here. We're going to take the Mox, of course. Old Time Spiral action, why not? Did they increase the Mox amount? Just for me. I upgraded to Magic Online Premium. Well, I wasn't expecting it past a Time Walk. Okay. Fair enough. This pack will get a good wheel, That Relic of Sauron will come back. So as much as I like Walking Ballista, and as much as it would fit the deck, with like the Workshop and the Academy and everything, all this fast mana, I'm going to grab Narset here. Narset will be a good one for Displacer Kitten to blink, and it'll be a good one grabbing like Time Spiral and stuff, I think we're going to have the mana for it. Hey, Spawn of Hester, thanks for the $5 donation. So I'm usually not high on Paradoxical Outcome. I think it's good here. Usually I just do not think... It's so hard to have like enough to have like a critical mass of 0 mana cards, or like cards that basically tap for it by themselves, like Grim Monolith. And so usually I just don't value this card very highly at all, but I think it's good in this deck, so I'm going to draft it, of course. All right, let's see what Spawn wants to listen to. Thanks for the $5, Spawn. Awesome, Go-Go Bordello, yeah. This band was pretty fun to see live. High energy show. Let's grab a Chariot here. The wheel's not bad. We already have a couple draw 7s. It's not a matter of 0 mana sources, Titanium Pie. It's having cards that like produce more than their own. Because like 4 Moxen would still like not by themselves make a good PO, but once you have Mana Crypt and Monolith and resetting Candelabra that's like untapping Academy and Workshop, now we have enough, Oh, hello. So you can't like, there's no hard rule on Paradoxical Outcome, but that's the Monolith and the Candelabra, the Mana Crypt matter more than the Moxen. How are we doing on playables? Think about Time Warp, Nissa, and Jetmir's Garden. Now, this is kind of what I was expecting from this pack. The Eternal Witness got a lot better, Tireless Tracker also excellent here. Yeah, Displacer Kitten, Eternal Witness, Time Walk, I think we can pair that together. The double green's rough, but I'm going to take it anyway. Well, the top's good with the cat. I'll take the top. Ballista Wield. We got some cuts to make, I think Treachery's going to come out and Bloodbraid Challenger. And I guess I'm not playing Seder Wayfinder. So base, we have 4 green sources with the Coalition Relic. I think we need like 6 minimum, even with all the draw and filtering and stuff. And Candelabra can help us turn a 1 green source into 2. Plenty of blue, right? I guess we can't count Razor Fireverge always. Too bad we didn't get a Trop Palm for the Lorien to grab. What's Candelabra for? Candelabra's very good in this deck. So if you're tapping your Tellurian Academy for 5 and untapping it with the Candelabra, it's nuts, right? It's fucking nuts. Yeah, so Eternal Witness might be a mistake. The last time I tried to do Displacer Kitten Eternal Witness Time Walk, tried to stretch my mana for it, ended up being wrong. Could just play like Treachery in that slot. It's a good card. Or another land. Coveted Jewel taps for Eternal Witness by itself. Mulliganing hands? Why not? If you have Kitten and Jewel, you don't need Witness. That's true, but like Jewel into Witness could be the Time Walk that could help you find the cat, that sort of thing. Trinket Mage can find Candelabra. That's a green source. Sort of. Trinket Mage can find Mox Opal, huh? We have enough Moxit in the deck. I'm just going to cast this. I'm just going to cast this and find a 0 to play. Nope, didn't happen. Okay. Oh, this is not by the Dubliners. This is by Ronnie Drew and Eleanor Shanley. MTG bot getting it wrong. What they draw over there? Sure. Hey, thanks for the $5, Spawn. I just had to prevent that. Would have been nice. Oh yeah, Spawn. How's the exchange rate? Yeah, that's what I would expect, Spawn. Doesn't that surprise me? What if I played Narset out and then didn't downtick? And then just put a charge counter here, and then just ripped an untapped land and got to Time Spiral, and they lost their hand to the Narset. The issue here is that any like haste creature or red burn clears the Narset anyway, so I probably should have just downticked and got my value, Thoughts on Tarkir spoilers? I'm for them. Some people say they shouldn't do Tarkir spoilers, and I think those people are wrong. Immoral, they say, but I'd never make that argument. Yeah, everyone's talking up the Nugan. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen shit. Well, let's see if this works, Wow, it worked. Holy shit. Yeah, so the Time Walk untaps the Coalition Relic, which can then get me the double green for the Eternal Witness to get back Time Walk. So this is an appropriate concession. We we were in fact doing the thing. Yeah, I hadn't thought about the cat blinking Coalition Relic or Mox Opal to get to my double green for Eternal Witness, but it's gonna work that fucking game, huh? The best times probably you've ever seen. It was a pretty good one, huh? We the opponent had to whiff on like anything at all to kill the Narset, like any point of damage, right? And then they did, and then we ripped the untapped land. It was just kind of perfect. Looks like I turned to either Minsc and Boo or Battlesphere, whichever we're feeling. Is this the longest Johns? No, this is the Dreadnoughts. Good guess, though. I guess I could have played the Sapphire and ran out Grim Monolith. Maybe that's better. Did they measure every John to be sure? I'm sure they did, yeah. They wouldn't just lie. Hmm. Not bad little turn two. No, not bad. We'll see what the opponent does here. All right, Spawn's got a second request. I'm gonna fire that up. This is Ratty Pete and Durag Lynch from Lancome. Hares on the Mountain. Let's see if I can draw 4 cards here. There we go. Hey, Ninja Killer, thanks for 55 months. Did I know that most people don't use their Prime subs? What a waste. Oh, that's a waste, Yeah, so we have essentially infinite mana here. The Candelabra is going to blink the Coveted Jewel, and then the Candelabra can untap the Academy and the Workshop. Then we can blink the Candelabra with top and stuff here. Basically do whatever we want. Run out the Cannoneer, run out the Battlesphere, Time Sprout, whatever we want to do, you know? Some fucked up draws, You know, folks, it's when I look at openers like this that I think, maybe this deck's good, you know? Is that just me, or does this deck look kind of good? You think it's just me? It could just be me. People have a bias towards their towards their own creations, you know? May I take an extra turn? I may. As much as I like that autoplay, we're gonna do some more. Ooh, there's a Black Lotus over there. Fractured on Golos. Not bad, not bad. If I got an Opal instead of Mox Sapphire, I could Eternal Witness back Time Walk next turn. Currently, I'm singing green. Opal is a second green. I can't get it and the Eternal Witness with my draw step this turn to Kimam. Well, maybe now I can. Well, we beat our opponent's Black Lotus into fucking Steal Your Thing card. Golos had already done his damage, though. It already found that Academy for me. Love the Academy in the opener, but the hand doesn't do anything, Our set Time Spiral are nice to see together, too. Hey, there we go. No blue mana here, though. Alright, we just need like just need an Academy, huh? Academy or Golos. Maybe a Coalition Relic. This hand does nothing. I mean, it plays a Battlesphere on turn 2, huh? It's not nothing. Do I have a Narset here? Or do I just Spiral? Spiraling's so fun. I should probably Narset. Yeah. Just like that. Oh, man. Magic's sweet. Y'all ever play that Magic game? It's pretty good. Highly recommend that Magic game. Magic the Gathering, friends. What was it chat said? This hand does absolutely nothing. Just just turn 2 kills, you know. No big deal. Oh, man. That Academy rip was so good. And then the Narset finding the Candelabra. God, it was all so good. Just perfect. Just beautiful. Oh, what a filthy couple of games there. What a filthy couple of games. Your fucking ramp big mana decks usually don't turn 2 people like that, huh? Hey, Yawgmoth1234 thinks the Saw thinks the 71 months. Fair game. Yeah, fair game. I don't think you send this back, right? The turn 2 Narset. It seems mild in comparison to what we've been dealing with. I think it's a keep. The Nadu deck did not trophy. We got fucking Witherbloom comboed 2 games in a row. Hello. I think I want the Time Walk because we actually have land drops to make over here. More fast mana was tempting though. What would you cut, Orizar? If you're gonna like the addition of a card, you have to like the subtraction of a different card. I'm not just gonna up the count. Put them past a lot of mana. Kind of feels like they got a counter for me, huh? Guess I should have moved phases here. Punished? Yeah, sort of. I mean, now they don't have a Spell Pierce in hand. You mean baited the Spell Pierce? Yeah, that was it. And successfully baited the Spell Pierce. I mean, the opponent's also playing Academy. Seems like a baddie mirror match to me. This is the average PO draw, by the way. Look a little bit better if I'd grabbed the Mana Crypt off Narset. So they want to, they can clear the Minsk by popping, growing the Ballista. Outside chance of playing the Cherry was better. If it was the entire turn was pumping the Ballista and clearing Minsk, I think it would be fine, but it wasn't really their whole turn, right? They're still running out this top, they're still looting with Jace and such. They're still advancing. So Minsk is kind of a water treading move there. I'll take the 2. So the upheaval for this memory jar is on the bottom, but maybe I'll spiral into upheaval. We'll see. See what the opponent does, huh? I haven't read any spoilers, Wild Sizzle. Well, I didn't draw my mana for the spiral, so I'm just going to crack the jar, I suppose. Sure. This Fresh 7 doesn't do it. Battlesphere is great, but the Ballista has is rapid lethal by itself. We're gonna take an obligatory spin, but we're probably just passing. Just scooping it up. Yeah. The Time Walk earlier got exiled from No More Lies, so Eternal Witness wasn't a live draw. Alright, well, that was probably our weakest opener so far. Just turn 2 Narset on the play. No, the first match we had a pretty weak one. Currently can't use the Candelabra. Am I fine losing the top is a question. It's kind of cute with Displacer Kitten. Playing around Spell Pierce here. Been some kind of good ones there. I could be blinking the Trinket Mage too. We got all of our Trinket Mage targets, right? I can blink the Mana Crypt or Zarn. Any of my permanents, that's how the cat works. One target non-land permanent you control. There's Candelabra left, him. Shuffling the Academy back in. With that blink there. Hello. Hmm. Yeah, so I think I would Paradoxical Outcome before I Spiral. Just PO and scoop up like 7 things, draw through the deck, play out everything, and then Spiral, nuke their hand because we still have the Narset here. Wasn't really a spot where I could fuck up, I don't think. Just a matter of figuring out what the closest route to victory is. Looks a lot closer to our game 1 hand than our game 2 hand, but just playing around Spell Pierce here and with the waiting a turn on the Mox Sapphire Ballista stuff. Sweeping them and discard a card, and they sack a land. I think I'll discard the Upheaval Hum. Seemed like a pretty tame balance as far as balances go. Still playing around Spell Pierce there, I guess I'll play it. Doesn't really interact with Jar that well, but it means that they won't draw into like counters for our Jar turn here. Sweet, nice little trophy, Nice little trophy. Yeah, that deck was fucked up, Winning the mirror in the end there.